So today's topic is a continuation of last episode, but let's dive a little deeper. The hidden enemy is a master at war, and it's best to never underestimate them. Their power comes from staying undetected while creating confusion and doubt. This is a manipulation tactic to achieve their evil agendas. They always come wearing a mask of love and support, but it's never genuine. Just a way to get you to open up and gain your trust. The hidden enemy will plant seeds of doubt and shift how others see you. Again, to achieve their agendas, you have to be out of alignment. And they want to keep you in a state of turmoil, confusion, and uncertainty. They want access to you. They stay close to learn you and study you, your likes, dislikes, your dreams and nightmares, your secrets, your past, your relationships, your money. They want to know it all. Meanwhile, they aren't telling you much of anything about them. And right when it's time, they know the perfect place to strike. The most vulnerable or painful part, and they use it against you to steal your power and to conquer you. The ultimate goal for the enemy is to consume you. On a spiritual level, these people are bottom-feeding soul leeches who have to feed off the light and power of others because they lack that within. So do you understand that? When we break it down to its core, the enemy is trying to take from you because you are extremely valuable. The enemy is trying to take from you because you are extremely valuable. Bringing me to my first point, awareness. The reason that I decided to go with the name The Velvet Rose, it was a play on words with velvet, and I thought it was cute. But I have looked through rose-colored glasses pretty much my entire life. And I'm at a point where I'm able to see through the veil. In the first part of your spiritual journey, of your journey of healing, your journey of, whatever journey you're on, is awareness. Seeing through the rose-colored glasses, seeing through the veil, seeing the truth for what it is. Your hidden enemies are a test of discernment. It's a test of your boundaries and self-love. Each enemy has taught me a lesson. Painful, and it may be a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. And I'll give you a little story time. Ever since I was younger, there was this older woman in my family, never liked me. She loved my other siblings. And for some reason, she just never liked me. And she was kind of like my childhood bully. She would constantly belittle me, constantly undermine me, constantly say little things. And it's like, you do realize I'm a minor. Mind you, this lady was over her 50s. And don't get me wrong, I love older women. I feel like older women are extremely wise, and they have a lot to teach us. But for old hags like that, I'm gonna just call you a old hag. But for my mature older queens out there, love y'all. No disrespect at all. However, she just would not let up on me at all. She every chance she had to show me that I was nothing, or that I was not good enough, or that my future was not going to be great, she took every opportunity she could to dig at me. And I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely a very sensitive child, and it would make me cry. She didn't care about tears. It would make me depressed and sad. She didn't care about that. I told her how she made me feel. She said, "I'm sorry that you feel that way." Not even a true apology. And I'll never get that. And once I became an adult and I got away from that person, I kept running into her. And not her specifically, but her archetype. I kept running into older women that were bullies. And it was like crazy. Every job I had an older woman that was a fucking bully. Every like establishment I would go into, it would be an older, mean hag, and it's like I couldn't escape her. Like, I thought from when I was younger, me leaving that situation and never speaking to her, that was the closure that I needed. But clearly I hadn't dealt with that. I just ran away from it, and it followed me. I kid you not. Like, I can name a good 5 older women that I've experienced that were exactly like her. I kept trying to run away from it until I finally stood up to her. And it was ugly. It was ugly. And it wasn't even her specifically, but it was just another older woman that was bullying me. And, I think that just because of the way that I was raised, again, brainwashed, that I was, I never wanted to disrespect my elders. I never wanted to, you know, talk back or get into arguments. I was taught to just ignore what they say, let them fuss, and then just go. But again, with me being such a sensitive person, I can't just let things go. Like, if somebody says something to me, I'm gonna feel it. So that wasn't good for me, to just allow things to be bottled up and try to, ignore to avoid conflict with this lady. Cause it's just like, deep down, I know that you just want to play games with me, and you just want to torment me for your own sick enjoyment and to try to steal my joy and my light. And it's like, I know that deep down, and it's like, but I can't run from those type of conflicts. Like, I've learned to have boundaries and face those things just head on, because like I said, it followed me. She followed me. The universe made sure, no, you can't run away from her, because we're going to keep sending her to you. So yeah, that was my own little personal story time. Um, but yeah, we must set our boundaries and, learn the lessons that these people are teaching us. Because deep down, she was a miserable old hag. However, I feel like that situation taught me, again, to just stand up for myself and speak for myself. Because when I was younger, very much suppressed as far as being able to even talk back to adults or my elders. So I feel like that's what that taught me, was to open my open my mouth and protect myself, defend myself. But again, not fighting fire with fire, just setting boundaries with people. A lot of things, of course, we have no control over, especially the things that happen as kids and as minors. And as adults, now that we do have the autonomy and the freedom, we must limit access to ourselves. Not everybody is going to have access to you. For me, the solution was to just set clear boundaries, set a foundation in my core, change my core beliefs, and stand on it forever. I don't allow everybody access to me, and I view myself as valuable. In this way, you'll keep the leeches and the bottom feeders at bay, because they're coming to drain you, they're coming to suck. That's what they're coming to do. I'm going to end this episode. This is episode 2, by the way, with a affirmation. Repeat after me. I am a rose. I am eternal love. My thorns are there to protect me.